Good afternoon, friends. Now we are discussing types of fuels used in generation of steam. So the steam power plant will use fossil fuels to generate steam. So the fuel used is available in solid, liquid, pulverized or gaseous forms. So the selection of the type of the fuel depends upon the fuel availability and the economical conditions. The important fuels are classified as solid fuels, liquid fuels, and gaseous fuels. So, coal is the major solid fuel used in thermal power plants to generate the steam. So, coal is available in nature, which is formed by decaying vegetable matter buried under the earth millions of years ago under pressure and heat without having contact with air. So the chemical substances in the coal are like this. So carbon is its a major constituent varying from 50 to 95%, and you have small traces of hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and sulfur. Then liquid fuels. So all types of liquid fuels used are derived from crude petroleum and its byproducts. So the crude petroleum or the crude oil is consisting of 80 to 85% of carbon and 10 to 15% of hydrogen and a small percentage of sulfur, nitrogen, oxygen, and compounds of vanadium. So the advantage of using liquid fuels will be like this. So handling liquid fuels is much easier compared to your solid and gaseous fuels. In the case of solid fuels, combustion of the complete combustion of the coal is taking place only in the presence of excess air. But for burning this petroleum, not much air is required. So the control of fire is also easy in the case of liquid fuels. So there are no requirements of ash handling and disposal. So the coal completely burnt will be in powdered form in the form of ash. So disposing ash without giving a suitable treatment or disposing into the atmosphere directly will cause lot of nuisance. So such problem will not be there in case of liquid fuels. So the system of liquid fuels is very clean, and hence the labor required is also very less. So gaseous fuels. So here in gas thermal plants, either we are using natural gas or manufactured gas for the generation of steam. So the manufactured gas are costlier than natural gas. So natural gas is available in abundance, so which is obtained from gas wells and petroleum wells. So methane is the major constituent in the natural gas, varying from 60 to 65%. So the other uh, components of gaseous fuels are like ethane, naphthene, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. So usually natural gas is colorless, odorless, and non-toxic. So the natural gas is transported from its source of storage to the place where you are burning it using pipes for distances to several hundred kilometers. So to summarize, so coal, fuel oil, and natural gas are the three major source of energy. So by burning any one of these, we are converting water into steam. So thereby, steam is passed on to the turbine where it is generating electricity. So coal is the main source of energy in countries like India because of the large deposits and its availability. So based on the carbon content, so the coal will be named as peat, lignite, bituminous, subbituminous, anthracite, subanthracite, and graphite. So coal handling system. We have different coal handling equipment, so which are explained here. So belt conveyor. So the name itself says that it is the conveyor consisting of endless moving belt over which the coal is moved. So the belt is connected to the pair of drums at the two ends, and it is supported at the upper portion by a series of rollers here. So the rollers are placed at the regular intervals as shown in the figure. So the belt is usually made of a strong and flexible material like rubber or canvas. So here belt conveyors are used for transporting a large quantity of the coal over long distances in the thermal power plants. Screw conveyor. So it consists of an endless helicoidal screw which is fitted inside a trough or casing. So the driving mechanism is connected to one end of the shaft here. So this is the shaft. So the other end of the shaft is connected to the ball bearing. So this helicoid screw is rotating in the trough or the housing, so which is so the more rotation of this helicoid spring is helping to transfer the coal from one end to the other end. So V bucket elevators. So the name itself says that it is consisting of steel V-shaped buckets which are rigidly fastened to an endless chain. So here also the chain is having the support at the two ends here on rollers. So the buckets are usually equally spaced on the chain and receive the coal at the lower end here, and it is that is dumped on the other side at the top end of the V bucket elevator either by centrifugal action or it is continuously the buckets are getting moved on this endless chain. So then the last one is the flight conveyor. So it is consisting of one or two strands of chains here to which the steel scrapers are attached. The scraper will scrape the coal through the trough or casing, and the coal is discharged in the bottom of the trough as shown in the figure. So this is about the four different types of coal handling equipment. So that is the belt conveyors, screw conveyors, V bucket elevators, and the flight conveyors.